Alrighty, so today I am going to be tagging my own property. Now y'all might be wondering, what am I going to be tagging my own property with? I'm going to be tagging my own property with a Uniposca 1.8 to 2.5 millimeter pen. Marker, whatever you want to call it. But y'all might also be wondering, what am I going to be tagging that is my own property? Because of course I'm going to be tagging 100% legally in today's video. Well, what I'm going to be tagging is in fact a piece of paper. That is correct. That might have been kind of obvious in all honesty, but either way, that is what I'm going to be tagging in today's video. I have a specific idea for a kind of a piece of art I want to make that integrates a tag that I really enjoy doing into it, and so as such, that is what I'm going to be doing in today's video. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and get the cap of this pen off. Let's go ahead and stick it on the back of the pen, and now let's go ahead and get right into the drawing that I want to make in today's video. So I'm going to do a little bit of a tall monster. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start with a circle up here, and then I'm just going to go ahead and draw some legs just like this, and just another leg over here just like this, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw an arm over here just like that, and I'm going to draw another arm over here just like that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and add some hands. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit longer hand and just some feet just like that. There we go. Pretty happy with how that turned out. Oh, my phone just said it's on 20%. I hope y'all can still see everything okay and everything like that. Let's go ahead and do some eyes. I think I'm just going to do an eye like that and an eye like that, and just like a little nose, add a little bit more, add a little bit more, and let's just do a very small mouth just like that. And there we go. Are there any other details I want to add? Maybe something a little bit like that kind of thing, maybe a little bit of a chin, maybe a little bit of a forehead line, maybe just a little eyebrow or something like that kind of thing. But I think that is really all I want to add detail-wise to the face, I say as I continue adding details. But without further ado, let's go ahead and now start with the tagging. So my idea is kind of around, excuse me, I just had a monster before this. My idea is kind of around adding the tag all around this character right here. Now, I've done pieces of, I've done little sketches, done little drawings, done little pieces of art with this kind of same concept, but it hasn't really been fully flushed out. I kind of gave some thought to this before this video about how I want to do it, and I want the tag to be in a bunch of like little random areas in random directions and stuff like that kind of thing, whereas in previous little drawings I've done with this same sort of concept, the tag has always been in the same direction and all that same sort of stuff. So I kind of want to make the tag all the same size, but I want it to be in different directions every time. So I want it to be consistent yet inconsistent. And I want to try to make the same tag every single time, because I've gotten to the point where I can make the same tag somewhat consistently, but not super consistently. So I'm going to be trying really hard to make the same tag every single time in today's video. I think I'm going to start with, though, flipping the page around like this, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this side first, and then I'm going to do this side last. So let's just go ahead and I think do the first tag right here. So of course, what I'm going to be tagging in today's video is just my favorite tag that I like to do on video, Joe. That's what I like to do, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. And I think next up, I'm going to do one that's just sideways up here. Just like that. And it's already not super consistent, but that is what it is kind of thing. Nothing I can do about that. And let's go ahead and do one more right here. I'm actually really happy with this one, even though this is like the least consistent of the three, in all honesty. And I'm thinking I want to do one kind of like this. I'm thinking like right here. I don't know if I can fit it super well, but I'm going to try. And let's just see if I can get that going. And I'm thinking I want to do one more like that right here. That one's a little bit too small. That one's a little bit too small, but it is what it is kind of thing. And I think I'm just going to leave it like that for the moment. Maybe I'll add more later, but I think I'm going to leave it like that for the moment. And I'm thinking I want there to be one that's kind of at this angle right here, a big one right here. Just like that. And I'm thinking I want to do like a smaller one as well. Kind of like that. And I'm thinking I want to have just one going straight across, just like right here. And then I'm kind of thinking I just want to fill in the gaps, do one like, ooh, I'm thinking like this. This is probably the best one I've done so far. I'm really happy with this one. This one, oof, very happy with this one, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm thinking I'm going to do one up here. Thinking I'm going to go upside down, actually, and do it kind of like that. And so let's just try to make sure, because this is all still a little bit wet, so I'm going to try not to smear it or anything. But I'm going to try to hold down the piece of paper while I'm doing this, because otherwise the piece of paper is going to move, and then that's going to mess up everything. Just like that. And then I'm thinking there's still like some room. I'm thinking there's room I want to fill in. So I think I am going to add some smaller tags and whatnot. I think I'm going to do one right here that's like this. Just like that. And then I'm kind of thinking there's room right here. So I'm going to do one right here as well. And then I'm still feeling like there's room. I'm thinking there's room right here for one. So I'm going to do one right here. It's probably my worst one I've done today. And I am kind of thinking there's still room on this side as well. So I think I'm going to try to do one more right here, I think. And I'm thinking there's still room right here as well. So I'm going to try to do one more right here. Just like that. Okay. That wasn't very good, but that's okay. And I'm thinking that is the drawing complete. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I am pretty happy with how this turned out. I don't think it's the best piece of art I've ever done. I'm very happy with the character. The character is definitely probably what I'm most happy with. But I definitely do think the whole idea of it being the character being surrounded by the tag definitely needs to be flushed out just a little bit more, kind of thing. But overall, I'm definitely still a lot more happy with how this turned out than not. So certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Y'all to the next one. Stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?